Hi guys, this is my Walking Dead Season 6 Episode 3 predictions. A sneak peek and a promo. I'll get started with the promo first. In the promo we have Glenn talking on the radio telling Rick that they're in a town about 5 degrees east. Telling him that if he goes around Renning Street in the next 20 minutes he'll be okay. Rick is also running. I think he's running towards Alexandria because obviously the herd is on its way, and the reason Glenn and everyone else are somewhere else is because they're trying to lead some of them away so the herd is not so big. We have Glenn saying that they'll be there for a while. They're obviously trying to lead the walkers, and in the trailer we see basically every street is covered in walkers, and there's two characters with Glenn that I think are going to die this next episode because it would make sense. I also think this will be the final episode that we see some images from the trailer itself. Also get Rick killing 4 walkers. There's one messed up, like has a machete in his shoulder, then his face is half cut off and he's still moving. I don't know. He grabs that machete and just cuts him. And we also get Rick getting cut in the hand, like right here with his knife. That's why he uses the machete. I don't think his hand's gonna come off. They always put little things like that. Like last season they put Daryl's ring hand on the floor, and they thought maybe it was Rick's or Abraham's because they both wear a ring, and it wasn't. That's for the sneak peek. The promo, like I said, we have Rick running as well. Then Daryl, Abraham, and Sasha are still leading the walkers away with their car and motorcycle. Rick in the background voice is saying, don't stop, anything happens, just keep going and fight back, basically. That's what they're saying. We also see Rick and everyone together in the beginning. Then later on, Rick is running and everyone else is separated. I think at that point, Rick was just telling them what to do. Also, we see a bigger group, Glenn, Scott, Heath, Addie, Nicholas, and there's another background character. I don't know his name. They're all, and Michonne as well, because we see Michonne with them later on, so she is there too. They're basically in a town, like I said earlier, and they're trying to lure the herd that way. While they're doing so, they have to go into a house because Michonne says they're coming, and they're basically overrun at that point. There's so many walkers coming that they can't really defend themselves. Michonne takes down a couple, but I think this is going to be the demise of Addie and that background character, because we do see them in the trailer dying, and I think it makes sense. Before we thought it was Maggie, but it's not. It's her. She has like a long ponytail, and it would make sense that it would be her. Then we have like a scene where they're all shocked because obviously the herd is coming. My predictions for this one, obviously is going to be Rick running back to Alexandria. The rest of the group distracting the herd as much as possible, but obviously some of the herd will go to Alexandria. They can't really distract the whole thing because they're so separated. I think there's going to be 2 deaths next episode at least. Not from our core characters, but like random Alexandrians, Eddie and the other guy. Maybe Scott will be injured because in the comics he was injured and later on he ended up dying. I think he's going to die the same way. Not from a bite or anything, just from something else. Since Abraham, Sasha, and Daryl are leading the walkers like somewhere else, I think we have to see Daryl get separated from them because, remember, in the trailer we see him being restrained by another guy that seems to look like Dwight. A lot of people said that's maybe Dwight, and I'm not sure about that yet, but I think that has to happen soon, either this episode or next episode. It would make sense that it would, because the trailer usually covers the first 3 episodes, so if that's the case, that means we're going to see him next episode. Another prediction I have is maybe at the end of the episode, the walkers will arrive at Alexandria, because Rick also said, when you're done with this, go back to Alexandria. So when they're done leading the walkers away, they're going to go back. And I think it would make sense that Glenn's group would be outside when the walkers go inside Alexandria, because in the comics that also happened. Like they had to swing across to another building, and since they're outside, I think we're close to that point. I think it would make sense for that to happen. I don't think it's going to happen this episode, but I think it's going to happen next episode, episode 4. But for this episode, my predictions are Rick is running towards Alexandria, the groups are leading the walkers away, and Daryl will get separated, as well as walkers arriving in Alexandria. And we haven't seen the wolves. We saw them last episode, but I think we have to see them again because some of them survived. Yeah, those are my predictions. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Can't wait for next episode. Definitely a great season, great start to a season, and great follow-up to a season. Like I said, let me know in the comments what you guys think. I left links in the description for my review, for all my videos, playlists, and everything. That's it for this video. See you guys next time, and thanks for watching.